All right, Shalom Akim, Zahar Spirit, we in Judah of the GMS Mississippi Camp, giving out honor and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakak Dash. I also want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, Ruel. Peace and blessings, as well as health and wellness to the house of David the elect. All right, today I want to go into a topic, and basically entitled "A Matrix Within the Matrix," or just basically, the reality of this matrix, and a lot of problems that we have, a lot of problems that are up for discussion in this country, especially when it comes to, the red pill community, MGTOW, or there's things that's, up for debate as far as health and wellness. All right, just different things, that people, discuss in this day and age. All right, the reason why it's so enlightening now, and it's just it's so much up for discussion, because we're waking up from a lie, man. See, the nature of Babylon is deceit. We've all been duped. All right, the reason why people are getting more into so-called alternative medicine, which it can't be alternative because it was here first. All right, because we've been duped into what real, we've been duped from what real medicine was, man. We've been duped, we've been deceived. All right, we were taught that medicine was like aspirin. All right, so you're having all these side effects because you were told the lie first. See, in this country, you were taught the lie first. So the challenge is waking up from that lie. All right, going into medicine, which pursuant to Sirach 38, medicines come from the earth. So the thing that they're promoting to you, all right, is not medicine, it's poison. All right, pursuant to Deuteronomy, all right, Deuteronomy the 22nd chapter, all right, it tells you how a woman basically had to prove her virginity. She had the token of her virginity, man. All right, so showing you that a woman was really a virgin, all right, before you got with her. But now they call whores women, all right? But you've been taught the lie first, right? Because, women have had boyfriends, and this guy she dated and that guy she dated. But really, let's make sure, S-L-U-T, okay? But same thing with medicine, right? They gave you the poison first and told you that was medicine. Well, they gave us harlots and told us that was women. That's why you have problems with women in the West. That's why you have a whole red pill community about women, modern women, Western women, because they've been liberated into being what? Sluts, man. All right? Well, let me just say S-L-U-T, man. Or they've been liberated to being harlots. That's why you have all these inconsistencies and all these problems with them. All right? But that's not the only deception. All right? There's another one, food. All right? Food doesn't supposed to be raised in facilities, man. Food doesn't have to get injected with hormones, man. All right? Food, all right, comes directly from earth. All right, be it an animal, all right, fruit, vegetables. Food is not genetically modified. You see? So, but what did they do? They sold us processed food. They told us that first. So now, and like George Orwell said, in a world full of lies, the truth sounds like deception. So now if you're eating properly, you're kind of like a weirdo. Now if a woman is in order, all right, she's kind of black sheep. Now if people are waking up now, but now if you relying on, roots and herbs from the planet Earth, that's like you're one of those guys, you see? So doing it the right way in a world of lies in this matrix, that's the weird thing now, man. All right, like I said, people are waking up now, but for the longest, man, all right, people have been duped. Hey, like the biggest thing is, look, man, these are not American women are not women. Hey, according to the scriptures, according to the laws, if a woman had sex before she got with you, that was really a death penalty, man. They had harlot houses, but the point is, you're a harlot house because the system had to be put in place for you to sustain yourself because you had no value as a woman. The scripture says a harlot shall be counted as spittle. And why am I talking about that? because that's another form of the matrix, is that they're taking harlots and packaged them and call them women, the same way they've gotten poison and packaged it and call it food, the same way they've gotten poison and packaged it and call it medicines. That's all within the matrix. All right, the same way they got lies and packaged it and call it education. All right, the same way they've gotten witchcrafts and deception and called it religion. The same way they've got Cesare Borgia and call him the Messiah. All right, because Christianity is really a form of so-called white supremacy. If it really didn't, because under the pillars of Christianity, it doesn't matter how God looks, so it doesn't matter what color you are. But if that's the case, why is he always projected as a so-called white man? If it really didn't matter what color the Messiah was, why don't they switch it out? Okay, well, this month we'll have a Chinese Messiah. This month we'll have a so-called African Messiah. This month we'll have a so-called East Indian. No, it's always a so-called white man, showing you that's part of his so-called white supremacy, man. Okay, and that's pretty much the point, man. It's just so-called white supremacy, man. All right, and it's all part of his lies. It tells you in Job, is it 13? Thou art a forger of lies. So one of the amazing things about the marvelous thing to marvel at with Babylon is that you are born into the lie. Now you have to unlearn the lie to learn the truth. That's why Yahweh Shai said you have to be born again, man. Born again to your nationality. Born again to the truth. It's like you are recovering from a stroke. Now you have to learn how to eat again, walk again. All right? Or like you had amnesia, you gotta learn how to talk again. You gotta learn how to navigate. But the crutch that you have are the laws. That's your crutch. It's the laws, man. That's your guide. All right? Now we're learning what it means to be men. All right, now we're learning what it means to be righteous. You know, now we know what it means to be saved. We can't be saved because we're still here in captivity, man. We're yet this day in our captivity. But the point is, man, we've been living lies because Esau packaged his death and put labels on it that we're familiar with, like food, medicine, women. But these are not women. This is not food. This is not medicine. This is not life. This is not living. We're just existing as slaves. We're existing as useless eaters, man. Hey, but with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Hey, once again, I want to give out honor and glory to Yahweh Shai by Shem Kakodash, of other star elders, apostles, of great millstone Ruel. Peace and blessings, health and wellness at the house of David the elect. Abba Baal, Shalom.